Open your eyes. Listen closely to the sound of my voice. With every word and every number, you move faster and faster. On the count of 10, you will be in Horizon. I say, 1. Your pulse begins to quicken. 2. Your friends rattle in the back seat. 3. You're moving faster and faster, the ocean roaring beside you. 4. Your thoughts begin to wash away in a cloud of wind and dust. 5. Colored lights flurry in the distance. 6. The lights shudder. Everything lost in a thin blue haze. 7. You hurtle faster and faster into infinity. 8. The crowd thunders. 9. You cross into a larger, more colorful world. On the count of 10, everything you've ever known fades away. You will be in Horizon. I say 10.
They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we die for it, we live for forever. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we live for it, we live for forever. I'll meet you at the hideout, where we can dream again. I'll tell you all my secrets, we're encouraged like a second skin. The kids are all dying, we're dying to believe again. Run through the open streets, we take what is needed.
Hey, you survived. So what do you think? Perfect mixture of music and machines, right? This was a long time in the making, but it's totally worth it. Tomorrow morning, you're going to get fresh cars, and we're off on our first road trip. But tonight, welcome to Horizon.
All night, till the sun rises. They say you're only young ones, but we live for it, we die for it, we live for forever.
Hello everybody and welcome to Forza Horizon 2. It is finally out. I have waited for this game for a very long time. I'm a huge fan of Forza Horizon, the first one. I 100% of the game, played it an insane amount, absolutely loved it, could not wait for this game to come out. So before we get into it, I did record the intro to the game, me starting it up for the first time and all the cutscenes and everything. The problem is there's a lot of music going on with the game, so I will include some of the nice editing styles and the quick cuts and the cutscenes that they included in the game, but they are going to be with music that I choose that is probably not copyright, unlike the music that they have decided to use. As well as there's a couple, there's like an initial, not really race, you kind of just drive to a location and it's pretty boring, nothing really going on, but they're playing music the entire time that you can't turn off until now is the first time I've seen an option for music. So, before we get started with doing this first initial race, this was the closest I could to start recording because I was able to turn music off. This game is on the Xbox 360. I'm not playing on an Xbox One, unfortunately. As much as the game looks beautiful on the Xbox One, I cannot justify buying an Xbox One just for one game. So we are going to be on the 360. Also, I will try to include as many cutscenes as I can. I am going to have to edit around the music and do what I can, so I will apologize now if you kind of hear some background music and then it goes into a cutscene and the music kind of dramatically changes. That will be the music that I'm using. All the music that I will be using, I might just use one song, I don't know. All that will be a link in the description where you can go and get that song and listen to it. So, with that said, let's go ahead and start the first race. So, here we are. We are starting the very first race of Forza Horizon 2. As much as I would, like I said, as much as I would love to have this game on the Xbox One, it's just, I can't justify it. So, I had 3 options. Let's go ahead and change cameras. I had 3 options of vehicles to start in the beginning. I had a little BMW Z28, I believe it was, a little 2-door BMW. I had a holy light pole. I had a Camaro I had some sort of Camaro Z28, the older style Camaro. I think I said both of those were Z28s. That is not correct at all. So yeah, I had an old school Camaro. I had a BMW, kind of a new school, modern BMW, and this car, the Toyota Supra. And of course, between those 3 options, as much as I would love the Camaro, I would choose the BMW, but there's a Supra. I mean, come on, this is one of my favorite cars. So, that's what we're in. Jesus. So, a couple of things about difficulty. Holy shit. We are on the AI is on medium. I remember medium in Horizon 1, they were quite challenging. But all assists are off, everything. Anti-brake system, traction control, steering is on simulation. Everything is off. Driving line is on, braking only. So, yeah, we are going to see how we can control this car with all these assists. And this game looks pretty good. I'm the back of my mind the entire time I'm going to be playing this game is, I should be on an Xbox One. And I know it's going to be kind of quiet.
Haha, that's it. A win in your first race. I knew this was a formality for a driver like you.
Music is a big thing with this game, and with me not being able to use any of it because it's all very, licensed music. It's going to be a little bit quieter than normal, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Welcome to the road trip.
So for those of you that don't know, Horizon is... It's Turn 10 Studios had a little hand in making it, even in the previous one, but it was actually made by a different company. And it's kind of a separate, it has the Forza name on it, but it has a separate sort of style to it. The whole festival vibe is kind of what they're going for this time around, so there's cutscenes to it too.
I didn't know you were here today.
No, with that rain, we had a few spin-outs. My work's all piled up.
Hey, guys, this is Ashley. She's in charge of garage services for Horizon.
Hey, guys. If you
Garage.
need anything, tuning, painting, upgrades, spares, whatever, come to me. I got you covered.
Okay, getting down here was a bit of fun, but now it's time to get serious.
Look at that
I want to find out who's the best driver.
skyline.
Aren't you the
It's
best
amazing.
driver, Ben? They had a race against you. Come on.
I paid her to say that. Okay, we've got a bunch of events arranged around this area.
Oh, that was a dramatic
This is your
change.
map of the Horizon Festival.
Dramatic end to
Each
that.
destination will
scene.
host several championship events to find the best drivers. Get a podium finish in each event, and you'll be crowned the champion. The map will automatically update with key places and events at the festival. Set a route to one of them now.
All right, so we're just going to go ahead and get to the nearest event.
All right, I'll see you there.
And so, for those of you that don't know what Horizon is, it's kind of this festival vibe, sort of. You're just supposed to be a driver, like he's kind of explaining right now.
If all you want to do is race, you can join an online road trip. Simply select the type of racing you like, and we'll find some suitable opponents. If you prefer something a little less competitive, you can see which of your friends are at the festival and join.
All right, yeah, that's great. About multiplayer, I understand all that. But,
so don't worry about any
but yeah, so
road rage.
it's all about, like, any driver can kind of get in, and it's just this festival of just all these different races, and it's kind of like this takeover of this little area. And I remember previously the last Horizon 1 was on it was kind of based in somewhere in Colorado.
Stylish driving and showing off
So-
gets you noticed. Do enough.
And of
there
course,
are
there's
all
like this,
sorts of
as you can
cool
see, I'm
rewards.
earning these respect points and it gets you higher ranked and you want to be number 1 in the festival and all that sort of thing. So this is a little bit different. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's enter the race.
Don't worry about how fast your car is. We'll enter you into a race class that's suitable for your car to make sure you're competitive.
So yeah, this game, it's a little bit different than the first one. It's based in France, which is going to be pretty cool. Different style of roads. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I absolutely loved the first one. And also, I know some of you are going to be asking, multiplayer is coming. I know Zach's getting this game as well, and Jeff is very interested in this game. Jeff will be getting it a little bit after the initial release, so a couple like weeks or so from now. I'm not really sure exactly, but he does plan on getting it. So multiplayer will be coming. We're definitely looking forward to it. I remember multiplayer on the first one was a lot of fun. Me and Zach played, so.
Is a sprint. We've closed the road so you'll be ready.
All right, yeah, I pretty much know what a sprint is. I think it's the sprint is pretty much A to B. No, it's not a circuit. You don't laps. It's just A to B. So yeah, you get points for all these, good driving and slingshots and drafting and drifting and near misses and all that, and that all goes towards your RP rank to kind of get you up to the top of the podium on the festival event. And at the end of the day, come on, Impala. At the end of the day, you want to oh shit, that was running into me. At the end of the day, you want to be number 1. So, and also for those of you that do have this game, I know it's kind of mainly of a Xbox One release, but for those of you that are like me that don't have an Xbox One or didn't want to get one just for this game, and you have it on 360, we do plan on starting a car club, because I know this game supports car clubs for multiplayer, and we will be having a open thing, so you can go ahead and join it. I will put information on the car club and everything in the description, so that way you can sign on and find it and log in and do whatever. So that'll be awesome. Oh, we're gonna drift. All right, man, this game is pretty quiet when you're in the interior view. Is it any louder when you're on the outside? Not really, man. This game has oh shit, I have messed. Oh god. So there is a replay function. I can replay and go back in time if I want, if I utterly mess up terribly. Which I don't do often. I do unless if I completely die or something, I'll rewind just so I don't have to redo the race all over again, which is always nice to have. It's a little bit cheaty, but it is nice that you don't have to do a whole race over again. But the one thing I have noticed about this game initially is it looks a lot like the first Horizon. The map doesn't, of course, because it's, France compared to Colorado. But the game looks a lot like the first one. The sound is a little bit interesting, though. I remember the sound being a hell of a lot better in the first one. This one, it's the cutscenes are really loud. Oh god, where's the road? Oh shit, pole. The cutscenes are really loud, but the game is kind of quiet. So that's going to be a lot of editing on my part, which is going to be super fun. And I don't know if this is going to be series. I don't know what I'm planning on doing with this game. I just know that it's new. I really like the first one. You guys might like watching me play it. I won't know until the game's out, or till the video's out, and you guys can tell me if you want to see more or not.
Finishing on the podium. You need to be top 3 in every event if you want to win the championship.
Okay, that's a little bit different than the first one.
Rivals. The best way to compare your skills.
Yeah, I remember Rivals from the other one. You pretty much do the race over again, and you try to beat that score of that rival, and you get extra points for it. Not really interested. The cutscenes and the screenshots look so good. It has to be Xbox One footage, or just Xbox One stuff, graphics, and it's just as much as I would like it, I just can't justify it.
Bucket list. I've had booths like this placed all over Europe. You'll find a set of instructions at each one, a challenge. Now, no 2 bucket list cars are the same, and some will be more difficult than others. But you should try them all, if you only do one thing this summer. Throughout the festival, you'll see these. bonus boards. Some of them, like this one, will
What
net
is
you a
this
discount
bucket
on
list?
fast
What is he
travelling
talking
around the
about?
festival. Others will get you a cash reward. So keep your eyes peeled for them.
Okay,
Oh, I
bucket
forgot to
list.
say, all of our cars come pre-tuned with a selection of Horizon radio stations.
Oh yeah, we don't care about the radio. We can't listen to it. So I guess this is a event that we might be able to win this car or something like that. I kind of interrupted the middle of his sentence with hitting that sign. Get caught doing 100 miles per hour. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing is sweet. I hope we win this. That'd be amazing. Oh, gotta go this way. Oh, this is an awesome car. I hope we win it. That'd be amazing. Yeah, physics-wise, it feels a lot like the first Horizon. It doesn't feel too different. It feels really good. The cars feel really nice. They feel very responsive. Of course, this is not on the new Forza engine because it's not on the Xbox One, which I would love to know what the new Forza engine is like. I do feel like I am missing out by not getting it on the Xbox One and not having an Xbox One, but, you know, I've said it before. Where is this speed trap that I'm supposed to get caught by? I think it's right up here, so we're supposed to do 100. Oh, we missed the road. Ooh. Alright, we almost didn't get that, so I think we gotta hit 100 in here. Shit. Come on. Here we go. Over 100. Alright, finish it out. Don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. Coming through. Boom. 124.
That's one down, but they won't all be this easy.
Perfect. So what does that mean? Oh, we got like 7,600 credits for that. That's pretty cool. Oh, and some XP. 2,000 XP. Nice. So I think they're just to give you opportunities to possibly just be driving those amazing cars that you might own eventually down the line. I know later on it gets a lot easier. At least in the first one, they tend to give you a lot of cars, which was nice because you just had the opportunity of driving really nice cars. So the one thing I am, because I'm kind of in a free roam thing right now, I want to see... here we go. Is this it? Buy new cars. Upgrade your car's performance and paint job. Let's go ahead and head over here. I want to head to this. I want to see if I could... maybe they have some visual modifications I can do as well. I remember the first Horizon had a couple visual modifications, body kits and rims and tint the windows and whatnot. So we're gonna head over to the this garage and see what we can do. Hopefully, there wasn't anything with unlocks before. You just had to have the money. Hopefully it will be the same this time around, but we'll head over to the garage and we'll find out. Alright, so it looks like we're pulling into this garage here. Looks a lot like the one from the original. So, we're going to go ahead and enter and see what kind of customizations.
This is a place for all your car upgrading needs. Whether that be a new set of tires or rims or a whole engine swap. We got you covered.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and go to custom upgrade. I know this game, there's an option where you can just let the game do whatever modifications it needs to get your car up to a certain level, like an A or a B or an S or whatever you need it to. So, but it looks like we do have the option of a body
mods
kit.
can offer both style and improved handling. We've got kits for every car worth racing.
Let's go ahead and put a body kit on this car. We should be able to afford it. How much money? We got 20,000. We should be able to afford a body kit. Let's look at these and see what the best option is. Typically, I like getting a body kit that matches all the way around. I don't like to kind of go with like different styles of, maybe like a June, front end and a trial back end. I kind of like to get a body kit because it's meant for the entire car. So we're gonna go ahead and get this body kit here. It's probably gonna add a little more weight, and technically it's gonna be worse for the car, but it looks pretty good. So let's look at, not a huge fan of that hood. What about spoilers? Anything good for spoilers? That one's ridiculous. Holy shit. No spoiler is always an option as well. I like the west spoiler. The west spoiler is pretty nice. We're going to go with the west spoiler. Why not? Let's go with that. And then let's find some wheels. Wheels is another huge thing for me. You know, that you can make or break a car by the set of wheels that you have on it, and they have a ton of brand wheels. And I know there's one that I am a huge fan of, which is the Rotas. So we're going to go ahead and go with the P45Rs. And we can also make them bigger if we want. What is the size of this rim? Where is the... They typically have a little spec thing, but they don't... I'm not seeing it. No. In the previous version, they had a spec to tell you what size rim you're going for. So I guess it's all just visual now. But we're just going to go for the biggest. The biggest doesn't seem too absurd. It seems like you still have a good amount of tread on there. We also have to make sure that we don't make, as you can see in the top left, it says B691. We have to make sure that with our modifications we don't pass that. That is our car lengths, and once we get above a 700, that'll take us into the A class, and you'll be exempt from everything B class events. So we don't want to do that. What we do want to do, though, is we do want to go over to the paint shop, and we want to paint our car. Okay, so we are going to go into the paint shop, and we're going to go right to Windows, because I remember this from the previous, and you can set the opacity of the windows depending on what you want. I want full on darkest black you can go. So yeah, that's what we're going to choose. Super dark black. We can also paint the wheels too, which is a very cool thing, which in my opinion, black wheels go with any color car. You can also paint the spoiler black if you want, or even the mirrors to kind of, you know, get a separate sort of style on it, or even the hood if you want. But yeah, no, I think we're good. I want to kind of keep it manufacturer colors, and I think white, probably just the best for now. Black looks really cool. Completely blacked out like that. But we're going to stick with white. I think black and white has a really nice style to it. So, yeah. So now all we got to do is just continue working on these events and hopefully progress through this game. So, now that we've painted our vehicle, put a body kit on it, we have a really nice looking Supra here, a lot better than the stock, in my opinion. You guys might not like it, but this is something that I personally like. So, we are actually going to go ahead and end this episode here. I am going to do a couple more episodes this week. I think I'm going to do one tomorrow as well as Thursday. I want to hear your guys' opinion on this game. I want to know if you guys want to see more of me play single player, if you want me to lead this game, play multiplayer, or if you just don't even like watching this series at all. Let me know. If you do like this series and you do want to see it continue, remember to like this video. It really does help me out. I can go through a lot of comments, but it's so much easier just looking at the view to like ratio. If it's not high enough, then I'm just not going to continue this series. Because I know that you guys aren't really fond of it. But I will see you guys tomorrow where we'll just continue on more races. So see you guys next time. Bye.